What's up, Yesterland fans? I'm Neal. Welcome back to another episode of The Toys That Made Sense. On today's episode, we are going over Hasbro's Star Wars line, the Return of the Jedi wave that just came out in the retro collection. There's 6 figures in it. From the top, we've got the Emperor with that annoying sticker. We've got Han here in his Endor Scout outfit, if you will. We've got Biker Scout. We've got Lando Calrissian in his skiff guard. We've got Princess Leia in her Bosch disguise, and we've got Luke in his Jedi Knight outfit. So I've got some pros here, I've got some cons here, I've got some likes, some dislikes, and things that I'm going to express today about these figures. So sit back, grab your favorite beverage and snack, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, so in this line, what we get is 4 good guys, 2 bad guys this time around. Starting from the right, working our way across. I know I've already introduced these, but we're going to go over them real quick here again. Again guys, Hasbro's giving it to us with these retro collection nuisance sticker. You know, that big bright orange sticker on there. But I get it. We understand why they're doing this. This kind of separates it, excuse me, for not trying to pass it off as original from when we got these when we were kids in the 80s or the 70s or whatever. So here we go. Biker Scout up front. We get that shady looking card still. They're still going with that crappy design to make these look like they've been floating around on pegs or in dump bins. This time around, though, we get the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi because it is the 40th year for them coming around, or being out, I'm sorry. 4-Age Plus, we get the Choking Hazard, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, Biker Scout, Kenner, retro stupid sticker there on the front, and then we get into the character. Flipping it around back, basically it just goes over all of the lines that have been out so far with New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, telling us a little bit of the backstory on the line. And then obviously you can see here the characters that we get in it, which is Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, the Emperor, Han Solo, Endor, Biker Scout, Lando Calrissian, Skiff Guard, and Princess Leia in Bosch disguise. So moving into it, I don't mind the image here, the card image here, the picture, the graphic, whatever you want to call it. It's actually not bad of the Biker Scout. It just sucks that we got this huge red sticker or orange sticker right on like the best part of it, which is the Biker Scout sitting on the vehicle. So, but anyways, overall, this character, when I first saw him, when I pulled him out of the box, because I got these off of Hasbro Pulse, I pre-ordered them. And I was actually really pleased with this. I was like, man, this really takes me back to when I was a kid when I got this originally and how bright white he is. So the gun, though, the gun does kind of remind me of what the gun looked like. I know it's that shape and design, but for some reason it doesn't feel right to me. And I get it. It's not going to be the original gun, but for some reason it just doesn't seem like it's the original looking style gun. But overall, the figure looks immaculate and amazing, and great figure. Great choice with the green card back inside there. We get the little instruction sheet here, so not a bad looking figure all around. Let's move into the Emperor. I think one of the classic, easiest figures that they've done here so far, and really truly pays homage to the Emperor, because there really wasn't much with this Emperor. You can get him in a mail away, and then later on he came on card back. Mine was in a mail away. I remember my best friend's mom, I think she did something to where me and my best friend, we both got him around the same time in the mail away. But yeah, he looks pretty much like how I remember when the Emperor was, you know, mailed to me, if you will. Comes with his cane. He has that long black thick cape. He was a solid figure, all heavy. They've done justice on the face. The face looks good. If they're using the original molds or however they're resculpting it, they've done a good job. So I'll give them credit there. The graphic, though, is a little rough. It's not a very clear picture of the Emperor. The hand almost looks like photoshopped or enhanced there on the graphic, but I mean, it's okay. Obviously, we get all the other, you know, crappy looking card stuff there on the card stock around the edge like it's been inside a dump bin. Now, moving into one of my favorite characters of the Return of the Jedi line, because I always associated myself with Luke Skywalker, and not just because, you know, that's because he was the hero. It was because, you know, I was a kid with blonde hair, so I associated myself as I was Luke Skywalker when I was a kid, and we were playing Star Wars toys or make-believe in the front yard pretending we were playing Star Wars. So, but this time around on this Luke, and I had this Luke, man, this Luke looks like he's been out in the desert a long time. He's got a really strong tan going on. The hand seems to be a little bit of the darker head Luke, if you will. But overall, he's not a bad figure. The lightsaber looks pretty spot on. There are different variations in the originals that came out that were released all across the world and all that. So they're, you know, darker in color and things like that. Comes with this blaster, and then obviously you can see his hooded cape there from behind. The card work, though, is not bad. It's probably one of the best ones that I like because you can see all the creatures in the background. We got like a Greedo over here. We got a Walrus Man. We got a Garminian Guard. And I can't remember who's standing right behind him at that point. That could be Rehees. I don't know. But not a bad card of, or picture of Mark Hamill. Looks pretty good there. So I like that. Not bad. And then moving down the line here, we get into Lando Calrissian and his skiff guard. Now, for all of these, I would say this is probably the one that's probably the spot on, because that face really looks like the original one. And I've got one up here for comparisons, but I've already compared it. It's not a bad look. It's pretty much spot on. The outfit looks pretty good. Everything matches up. His weapon, his helmet. The only thing is he's just real shiny, but that's to be expected because he's brand new. Picture over here, the graphics, not too bad. It's a little blurry here going on in the background. I would have wished it been a little bit clearer down around the body here. Looks almost like it was drawn. It's weird. This graphic of him on this card almost looks a little fuzzy. I don't know. So I don't know if it's just a photo enhanced picture of this, and then they've just kind of gone back and touched it up, but it doesn't look like the original card work that we would have got when we got these brand new. Moving into Leia here. Obviously, this head, to me, it's close, but it's not spot on of what they were trying to get there. They got close to it, but I think this might be a different head mold here. The outfit overall looks roughly about the same. The setup, obviously her weapon, that's going to be kind of tricky to see how as these release into the market, how people are going to be able to tell what is vintage and what is this new Kenner / Hasbro release of the weapon, because that looks pretty spot on and close to the original weapon. And then we get her Bosch helmet and all that, but not a bad figure. Got the graphics just simple with her head on, and she's probably standing there in Jabba's lair somewhere, so not bad at all. And then moving into our last character here, we've got Han Solo. Now, Han here, this picture looks a little yellowed out, if you will, but I think it's just the way they have the sunlight portrayed coming on the card and all that, where he's standing there on Endor. This one, not too bad. He comes with the cape on, which I guess, or his cloak, his, you know, jacket and all that. I guess that would make sense to have it on because that's what he had it on in the picture there off to the side. So they didn't put this one behind him. Comes with the simple single blaster. The face sculpt looks to be close to what I remember, maybe a little bit different. Can't really tell because of the outfit and all that, and with the robe being on top of it. But overall, not a bad looking figure. Takes me back to the Return of the Jedi figures for sure. I knew when I saw that these were going to be released, I knew I had to finish them off with the remainder of the collection, from New Hope to Empire to now to Jedi. I'm glad I picked these up. They're not perfect. They're not, you know, pristine. They're not beautiful. They're not the best variations of what Hasbro has come out with us. But for my nostalgia factor and what I like and where it takes me, this fits perfect into my collection, and they are going to look great up there with the rest of my figures on cards. So guys, let me know, what did you think? Did you like this video? If you did, give me a thumbs up. Are you going to share this video amongst the toy community? And Are you going to subscribe and like to my channel? Which I hope you do. So remember to share this video amongst the toy community. And as always, guys, I'll see you in Yesterland.